RHOSLC Bronwyn Newport's husband, Todd, struck with dog attack lawsuits. RHOSLC newcomer, Bronwyn Newport's husband, Todd Bradley, has been struck with dog attack lawsuits. Apparently, the couple has some unruly pooches, and those affected are taking legal action. So what happened exactly? Keep reading for more details. When Bronwyn Newport stepped onto the RHOSLC scene for Season 5, viewers did not know what to make of her. She was over the top in more ways than one. Bronwyn wore next to nothing for lunch dates in the 0-degree weather, yet she made quite the statement with her fur heart-shaped coat, so she is eclectic but fun. As for her personal life, she was introduced through OG, Lisa Barlow, so large and in charge was expected. She is a philanthropist and activist. Bronwyn did raise some eyebrows, and not just for her daring choice of dress. She is married to Todd Bradley and has been for around a decade. Yet, Bronwyn is just 39, whereas Todd is 65, but this is not uncommon on these shows. Her co-star Whitney Rose and her husband Justin are 18 years apart. Bronwyn has an adult daughter while Todd has 2 grown children. They appear to be very happy together and enjoy their lifestyle, which includes 6 dogs, so Claire, Francis, PT, Remy, and Freddie. Unfortunately, those dogs may be causing a lot of trouble for the couple, especially Todd. According to The Sun, Todd is being sued for one of the boxers biting an Instacart driver. Now, Todd Bradley has been sued twice in the last 2 years over situations with the dogs, so this is not something new to him. Yet, what makes this incident different? The suit was filed in February 2024, and they are alleging that she was doing her job in August 2022. She dropped groceries off at Todd's Salt Lake City home. Per the documents, things went awry. Allegedly, Bronwyn Newport and Todd Bradley's dog caused significant damage to the driver. She alleged that the RHOSLC star's pup harmed her deeply, and the driver also noted that the dogs have a history of attacking and biting. It seems they rule the home, especially after what Heather Gay saw when she visited. She was taken aback by how uncontrollable they were and the fact that there was feces all over the floor. Before the Instacart situation, an Amazon driver had sued Todd, saying he was suddenly attacked by Bradley's dogs, which were on property. Currently, the first case is still open, while the second was closed as it was inactive. Do you think that Bronwyn and Todd are now responsible for controlling their dogs? More so, what should be done to keep drivers safe? Let us know and watch RHOSLC Wednesdays on Bravo. The snow-covered mountains of Salt Lake City have seen their fair share of drama. But when the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City cameras stop rolling, life doesn't necessarily quiet down. This time, the controversy isn't about friendship feuds or explosive confessional moments. It's legal trouble, and it's hitting close to home for cast member Bronwyn Newport. Her husband, Todd Newport, has found himself in the middle of multiple lawsuits involving alleged dog attacks, casting a shadow over the family's otherwise luxurious life. Bronwyn, who joined RHOSLC last season, has quickly become a polarizing figure in the housewives world. Known for her chic fashion sense, unapologetic opinions, and a complicated relationship with her faith, she's often been described as a disruptor within the group. But while her on-screen antics have captivated viewers, Todd has largely remained in the background, often appearing as the calm and supportive spouse. That image of domestic bliss is now being called into question. News recently broke that Todd is the target of not one, but 2 lawsuits alleging negligence and liability for attacks carried out by the couple's 2 dogs, a German Shepherd named Odin and a mixed-breed rescue called Luna. The cases, filed within a span of 3 months, have already begun to tarnish the Newport family's reputation. The first lawsuit stems from an incident earlier this year when Odin allegedly bit a delivery driver at the couple's sprawling estate in Park City. The plaintiff claims that Todd failed to secure the dog despite knowing its history of aggression. The delivery driver, who suffered severe injuries to his arm, has stated in court filings that the attack left him unable to work for months and resulted in substantial medical bills. The second lawsuit involves Luna, who reportedly attacked a neighbor's 8-year-old daughter while the child was walking past the Newport property. According to the neighbor, the dog bolted through an open gate and latched onto the child's leg, causing injuries that required stitches. The parents of the victim are seeking damages for medical expenses, emotional trauma, and punitive measures against the Newports for their alleged negligence. Todd has vehemently denied that either dog is inherently aggressive. Through his legal team, he has argued that the incidents were isolated accidents, and that both Odin and Luna are well-trained family pets. Todd's attorney has also pointed out that the couple has taken steps to address concerns, including installing additional security fencing and enrolling the dogs in advanced behavioral training following the incidents. In a statement released to the media, Todd expressed sympathy for the victims but maintained his innocence. "My heart goes out to everyone affected, but these lawsuits paint an unfair picture of our family and our pets. Odin and Luna are members of our family, and we would never knowingly put anyone at risk." While Todd is at the center of the lawsuits, Bronwyn has not escaped public scrutiny. As a prominent cast member of RHOSLC, her every move is dissected by fans and detractors alike. Critics have accused her of being tone-deaf after she posted photos of the dogs on her Instagram shortly after news of the lawsuits broke. The backlash was swift, with commenters flooding her posts with accusations of insensitivity. On a recent episode of RHOSLC, Bronwyn briefly addressed the lawsuits during a sit-down with co-star Whitney Rose. "It's been really hard on Todd and the kids," she said, wiping away tears. "These dogs are part of our family. We've had Odin since he was a puppy. It's devastating to think he could be taken from us." However, she stopped short of addressing the allegations in detail, citing ongoing legal proceedings. The lawsuits have sparked a heated debate in Salt Lake City's affluent social circles. Some community members have rallied around the Newports, defending them as responsible pet owners who are being unfairly targeted. Others, however, have called for stricter consequences, particularly in light of the severity of the injuries. Animal rights activists have also weighed in, with some advocating for mandatory evaluations of Odin and Luna to determine whether they pose a continued threat to public safety. A petition calling for stricter leash and containment laws in their neighborhood has reportedly garnered hundreds of signatures. Beyond the emotional toll, the legal battle could have significant financial implications for the Newports. Both lawsuits seek substantial monetary damages, and if the plaintiffs are successful, the couple could face payouts totaling hundreds of thousands of dollars. This has led some to speculate about the state of the Newports' finances, which Bronwyn has often flaunted on RHOSLC. In addition to potential financial strain, the lawsuits threaten to damage Bronwyn's social standing. Already, there are whispers that some of her castmates are distancing themselves from her to avoid becoming embroiled in the controversy. Whether this will play out on the next season of RHOSLC remains to be seen, but the stakes are undeniably high. Legal experts familiar with Utah's dog bite laws have noted that Todd could face an uphill battle in court. Unlike some states, Utah adheres to a strict liability standard for dog attacks, meaning that owners can be held liable even if the dog had no prior history of aggression. If the plaintiffs can prove that Todd and Bronwyn failed to take reasonable precautions, the court may rule against them. As the lawsuits move forward, the Newports are bracing for a long and potentially grueling legal process. The first court hearing is scheduled for early next year, and both sides are expected to present evidence, including witness testimony, medical records, and expert evaluations of the dog's behavior. In the meantime, Bronwyn has reportedly hired a crisis management team to help repair her public image. Sources close to the production of RHOSLC say that the drama is likely to feature prominently in the show's upcoming season, with cameras capturing Bronwyn's struggle to balance her personal and professional life under the weight of public scrutiny. For Bravo fans, this latest scandal is a reminder of why RHOSLC continues to deliver some of the most compelling storylines in the Housewives franchise. While many viewers tune in for the glamorous lifestyles and dramatic friendships, moments like this offer a glimpse into the real-life challenges behind the glitz and glamour. Whether Todd and Bronwyn can emerge from this ordeal unscathed remains uncertain. What is clear, however, is that their journey will be anything but dull. As the lawsuits unfold and the public continues to weigh in, one thing is certain: the Newports will have to navigate uncharted waters, both in the courtroom and in the court of public opinion.